Hello, you guys. Welcome back to another hot, juicy pop culture episode of This Week in Pop. We have, top of the show, Team Ciara, and we will get into it. We will get into
Oh,
it.
Team
Stay tuned
Ciara.
for the summer house of it all in our This Week in Pop. But I am so excited because we have been working on branding things behind the scene. And this is the first episode where we're really talking about it, like where we're
Real quick, I'm sorry. If you see Harry, this is Prince Harry. He's just sitting on me. So if you're watching, another reason to subscribe to the YouTube channel, you get to see special little friends that pop in. But go ahead, continue, Team Ciara.
No, branding.
Branding.
We have been working behind the scenes on really like taking this show, this podcast to the next level because we have poured like so much of ourselves into this. And like, obviously, you guys, the listeners who are already here, you know that. But aesthetically, like, we were just not, she was not giving, honey. And like, we are providing too much good shit to like not be giving. And so we worked with one of our friends that we also met online because hi, we are weirdos who just meet people online. And we rehauled everything. So if you are listening on the audio, you will see the new podcast cover. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll have seen the new thumbnails. If you are following us on Instagram, which you of course all should be, you will see the new reel covers and everything like that. And it's just like really fun and exciting. Um, because I was talking to Maddie and I was like, it feels like it's like how when you're talking to your friend, it's like I don't know how you don't see yourself how I see you. Like I see you as
Uh,
this type of person and all this sort of stuff. And it's like now that we have, you know, really solidified our branding, it's like now we are allowing everybody to really see us how we see ourselves. Like it's the opposite of that because we have seen ourselves in like this amazing light, right? And this energy and this prosperity and just like this, all that sort of stuff. And now everybody else gets to see us like that too because like aesthetically things matter.
no, and it makes me feel more put together. There is nothing worse than feeling disheveled. And like when I feel disheveled, I feel a little disheveled right now because there was no hair dryer for me to dry my hair. So like you just don't feel very bonita. Was that a TikTok sound? Like, do you feel bonita?
Oh
I
my
feel like
God, yeah. Yes.
I was like, she'll know because she's chronically online. But
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't matter
yeah,
if it was 10 years ago, 2 minutes ago.
10 minutes. Yeah,
I'm on
you will
it.
know.
I'm
You
on
are
it.
on it. But yeah, it just, we really wanted something to match how we feel about ourselves and just put our best foot forward so we can get bigger guests. And we're not opposed to ever having someone a smaller guest on. We want to talk to people of any size audience that they have if we like their message, but we wanted it to feel more like us, and this feels
Hmm.
more like us. So eventually we'll have a new background too. So I'm excited for like all those big changes. Like I think it's like kind of back to like manifesting and like just like put like dress for the job that you want. Like I'm a big believer in like dressing to feel good. So like part of how we want to be seen, and we know this podcast's going to be freaking big, like huge. We needed to dress the part. So that's what we were doing with our branding.
For sure. Oh my God, there's this like RuPaul quote, and it's like, um, the like key to like if you're in financial ruin, wear a suit, do a side ponytail. Like it's, and I don't know why that's so funny, but like wear a suit.
Wait, why is I haven't done a side ponytail in like 10 that like a side
Because who's
ponytail?
doing a side ponytail? No, it's like it's just like a, it's just like a drag queen ism that like RuPaul says on
Uh
the show. But it's so funny. Like wear a suit. Wear a
yeah.
suit. Like me constantly like, okay, let's get out of the sweatpants, let's wear a suit. Not really a suit, but
Yeah.
like let's just put on like, jeans.
Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
on something a little bit more maybe form fitting. And yeah, so it's like super exciting and it's also like low key um like a push to do more because you're like, I want everybody to see all of this like new rollout.
Yes.
And I don't
Yes.
know, it's just like that
It's a little
rush you get.
motivator. It's a
Yeah.
motivator. Like I feel
It's like
like
doing drugs. Just like it's that rush, but
yeah.
it's just an Instagram reel cover. Like the people at home are like, okay, and we're like, literally, this is like my everything.
Just like you said the other day, like when you take a really good selfie and you're just like staring, oh my God, that's the best picture of ever.
Enamored with yourself.
That was me recently with that picture from the Heinz event that I went to. I was like, this is the best photo I've ever have taken in my entire life. Yeah, no, enamored is a great way to put it. Great way to put
Literally.
it.
It's like it reminds me of that scene in Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It's like season 1 or season 2. And Taylor is like, Lisa has her freaking face as her own background on her iPad. And then Lisa goes to like the confessional. She's like, it's me and Jiggy, her dog. He's like, look at this little sex kitten, Jiggy. And like, it's so funny because, like, honestly, that's the tea. If the picture's good, set it as your own background, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's your phone. It's your
I
phone.
mean,
I mean,
look
I
what
am
my
my background
background
too.
is.
Yeah. Oh, we're both black and white, but it's me and my husband.
That shows the level of this relationship.
Yeah, you and me and my husband. No, but yeah, I mean, like, why am I not going to have a picture that I like?
Yeah.
So,
No,
like, if I'm
I
slaying, set the picture.
there was a comment I got in one of my TikToks when I was talking about standards in divorce, and someone was like, "Oh, great, another woman that's like so
Yeah.
self-involved." And I was like, "Who should I be super obsessed with other than
Right.
myself? Other
Right.
than what I want to accomplish, my goals, my health? Like, you should be obsessed with yourself because no one is going to be obsessed with you if you're not obsessed with yourself. No one."
Yeah, and it's like, I think the word selfish like needs a rebrand because you can be selfish and be an asshole and like you're a selfish asshole. But to focus
Yes.
on yourself and to put yourself first, I technically would say that is being selfish, right? You're putting yourself first. But it's not selfish in this toxic way. So
Mm.
we need a rebrand on the word selfish in conversation, right? Because you're like, I'm going to be selfish and I'm going to go get a massage this weekend and I'm going to put my phone on do not disturb and I am not going to be bothered. And
Yeah.
when you hear it, you're like, oh, selfish. But it's like, no, you're putting you first. You are being you centered. And like, that needs to be how it is sometimes.
I was literally thinking about this because I texted you and my other friend about I have a tendency, which we know, we talk about this all the time, to push really, really, really hard with work and with things and delivering and not wanting to let people down, all these things. And I put my needs on the back burner. And then like one day, after doing this for several days, I'll wake up and be like, I am a shell of a human being. Just had that the other day. Just had
Right.
that. And what I notice as a person that's really giving and I like to be there for people and I want to support people, like, is that the more that I do that, the less I'm able to continually do that because I'm giving so much away. So putting more time back into yourself allows you to give to others. And you
Yeah.
can't pour from an empty cup. You cannot pour from an empty cup. No.
And I know that like sounds so corny, right? Like when you hear it, you're just like a lot of like people like roll their eyes because it's like, oh, okay, that's like such a like an ism. Like people just say
Uh-huh.
that, whatever.
Uh-huh.
But it's like it is genuinely the truest thing in the world because I am not gonna lie to you. I have the reverse problem where I could probably push myself sometimes, but I'm like, no, I'm fucking tired or I don't want to do this. Like I am going to like listen to myself, especially like in this season of my life. Um, and so, I could probably benefit from sometimes pushing myself, but I don't really give a fuck. That's what we're doing here. But when you are so burnt out, like there have been periods in my life where I have just been like, go, 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 doing everything for everybody, being there for everybody, showing like just doing too much. And I'm like, I don't like who I am. That
Mm-hmm.
might benefit
Mm-hmm.
everybody else, but I don't like who I am. I don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not my tea. I want to be fucking relaxed. I don't want to be this person who has to be so productive every single minute of the day. Like I don't care for that. And like there's some kind of, guilt around that, just like being how I grew up and all that, like not
Same,
being seen as productive. I'm like, oh, that's bad. So like sometimes
same.
I have to like fight that inner urge. Like if I am like sitting on the couch, like just scrolling on my phone when James gets home from work, part of me is like, oh, I should get up and like do something. And I'm like, no. Like you are valued by sitting on this couch and just
Oh,
scrolling on your phone. Like you don't need to always be doing something. And it's not even for me, it's for the appearance for others. And he does not give a fuck. He would not come home and be like, you're so lazy. You know what I mean? Like
I could never imagine him
the
saying
man
that.
worships the ground I walk on. Like he and same for me. I am so obsessed with him. Like this is the great dynamic we have. We're just like obsessed with each other. And so it's so funny. And like I will tell him that I'll be like, oh God, yeah, for a second I was like, oh, I should get up and do something. And he's like, why? Like you're relaxing. Like you should
Hmm.
relax. You've worked all day. Like chill.
Hmm. I could
So
hear him saying that too.
it's just like it's the rebrand. 2026 is the rebrand of being selfish and like put like some like selfish, ooh, like a little heart over the eye. You know what I mean?
I agree. I'm gonna be super honest. I was working so hard in my brain to listen to hear you and not listen to respond. I'm like, just keep
Oh,
listening.
it's
Like,
so especially us.
God, oh my God. I had like, I'm like, oh, this idea, oh, this. I'm like, the devil works hard, but my brain trying to listen to hear and not listen to respond was working harder.
Can I tell you though, I don't think that's a
What?
bad thing. Like because I know I'm a chronic interrupter and I really do try
Yeah,
and work on it. But when
yeah.
I'm comfortable with my people, I'm not guarded in that way. I'm like just like this is how you flow. I don't know.
Mm,
Like cuz I don't
yeah,
if you interrupt me, I don't see it as rude. I'm just like, "Oh, she's so excited."
oh, yeah, no. I mean, I know I do it with some people and they probably get annoyed because they have told me they've gotten annoyed. So I
Ugh,
just try to,
whatever.
work on that habit in general because like I don't want to like meet someone new and then be like, interjecting because I definitely can do
Guard,
that.
yes, that you wear a bit of a filter.
Yeah, yeah, no, I've done that like on the Yinzer meet event that I went to. I 100% like interrupted. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like, I got really excited. So I pull it back. But yeah, I was thinking like even when I was married, like I would be on the couch and my ex would come in and then I would be like, "Oh," and like get up and do stuff. And
Like
I'm
pretend
productive
to fold
like
a blanket.
yeah. Like like I 100% did that. And I was even thinking like my dad was telling me how at work um there was I think the manager or like one of his superiors like called him was like, "Hey, this guy came in asking about X, Y, and Z," and he like I can't remember exactly what the something with like the infrastructure of the building. And my dad is like a bike mechanic, like the top bike mechanic at the store, so he's like helping the other bike mechanics and working on big projects, selling bike,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. And they're like, "Hey, we don't know how like literally the infrastructure of the store, not even in sales. They're like, we figured you knew how to do this." That's just how my dad is. He like literally is the
Oh,
person for everything.
yep.
And that's how I grew up is like being trying understanding knowing how to do everything
Same.
so you're not expendable. Is that the correct terminology?
Um, yes, so you're not expendable.
Yes. And so that is like kind of in the back of my mind for things like when I'm doing working with my clients, I
Yep.
even see myself like over giving and I'm like, okay, we don't need to
Oh,
give like
yep.
they're not asking me to cure cancer. Like we are
Nope.
working on this like it kind of just goes all into your life and again, the childhood trauma runs deep and not in a bad way of like, oh, the parents are the worst. No, just little things that you don't even
No. Yeah.
realize watching my parents work really hard and that's just been instilled for me like from the
Yeah.
beginning. Like even my whole Mexican family, I didn't grow up with them, but I found out this is wild. My grandmother was dyslexic. It is. And she became a nurse. Like that's really hard, especially like for her. Think about her age. She's gonna be 80 this month, or she just turned
Wow.
80. So back in the day where dyslexia, they didn't know like what is
It's
that from
fake. It's
yeah,
fake.
literally. There's a show, I'm forgetting the name of it. It was really good. It had like numerous seasons. It has Marty, that one guy. Shit. They like got involved with the cartel, casinos. Anyone know what I'm talking about? No? Okay.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but if you guys
Anyway,
know in the chat, drop it below because I not to be rude, you the other day when I was re-listening to the show notes or
oh
to do
God, I do
show
this all the
notes,
time.
no, you were talking about Samantha in Sex and the City. You go, I don't
Yeah.
know, she's like the cool lady, this blonde, blonde. You could have gone blonde, and I would have known exactly what you're talking. I was like, what are you talking about? Like as I'm listening back, I was like, I still like even if I watch like because I've seen the show a million times, but like I was like, what are you saying? So if you guys know who is Marty, I don't know who Marty is. There's a casino. Is it like a
Marty.
a drama?
Yeah, it was a casino show with Marty,
Is Marty an actor or a character?
character.
Okay.
What the heck was that show?
There was
I
a
keep
casino
on.
show called Las Vegas.
No. It wasn't a casino show. They build
Oh.
casinos. So they're involved with the cartel. They owe them all this money. It was really good. Like it's like a drama, like
I have no
cartel
idea.
show with
With Marty.
Marty.
I'm dead.
Ozarks. Ozarks.
Oh, okay. To be fair,
Yes.
I never watched Ozark, so maybe I
Okay.
would have known, but James obsessed. Let me get him on the line.
Jason
Let me get him on the
Jason
line.
Bateman.
James,
What?
do you know? I'm just kidding. I'm pretending to get James on the line because he loved Ozarks.
Anyway, why was I talking about this?
Hardworking, dyslexia,
But why was I talking about Ozarks?
because you were about to say you're like your grandma is turning 80 and she was a nurse back in the day and it was
Yeah.
really hard with her
Oh,
dyslexia.
okay. So there's a character on there, and she's like, um, they present her as like, I don't even like saying that, but they
Is
just
she the
present her as
blonde one?
yes, with the curly hair.
Yeah, she's like, um,
I don't know shit from fuck or
yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah. I don't know shit about fuck. And like I always say that, and James is like, you
Me
need to
too.
watch the show. And I'm like, girl, I
I
don't
know
I heard it in my
that.
house enough.
I that is the best. I love that. I say it to my mom all the time, like about random things. I'm like, I don't know shit about fuck.
I love
So
that.
funny. But
So good.
that's how they treated so many things back in the day. So
Yeah.
I think about like how my grandma like just had like a harder life. Like she took care of all of her siblings. Like, and then
Is
when
she
she
the
was
oldest?
I think so, or maybe like middle-ish. I can't remember,
Okay.
somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
But and then went and became a nurse and did all this stuff, and now she travels and lives a very leisure life as she should.
Good.
But my whole entire family is very, very, very hardworking, and I didn't even grow up with them. I like see them once a year or so.
It's
Um,
like in the DNA.
it really is. It really, really is crazy. But
Mhm.
yeah, so we are reclaiming the word selfish and calling
It's
it
selfish with a heart over the I and a cute exclamation point. Like selfish.
with a
Hmm.
burning heart.
Yes, yes, like a burning
I
neon heart. I'm dead, you guys.
knew you were gonna love that.
Ooh, yeah, yes. Well, yes. Anything if
But
you add
yes,
a heart to anything, I'm in. Mm,
I love
mm.
that. Um,
Oh, so good. Oh, it's just you guys, this is a stream of consciousness episode.
Today really is. You know what? Today, sorry, we were eating questionable things. Wait, we were eating questionable things in the corner. Um, anyway, we have so much this
We
week in
we
pop.
being Harry, not Maddie.
We-
Go to the YouTube. It is Harry, not Maddie. But yeah, this week in pop, y'all, we got a lot to talk about. And Maddie and I, the day this episode comes out, um, w this is the oh no, this is a week after we do our live. So,
Yeah.
well, we'll still talk about it. Before we get into This Week in Pop and Summer House, Maddie and I are going to be doing lives on our TikTok, on Kind of Hot, Kind of Healthy, our TikTok. We will link it below so you guys can just like directly follow. But we are going to be doing a lives of breakdowns of shows we are going to be doing Summer House. It is on April 8th. It's a Wednesday. And we're going to be talking all about Summer House. Obviously, we'll have already passed. However, if you are obsessed with a certain show and you want us to like do a deep dive, you want us to talk about it for more than we might talk about it on the podcast, because you guys know we cover a lot of different topics, that is where we can talk about it. So I want you to comment if you're watching this on YouTube, if you're seeing this clip on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, etc. Comment below. We will cover it. We're going to attach the live event to like our This Week in Pops. So you'll also get those reminders. But I just wanted to say that. And now we're getting into it. Okay. People are calling this the scamanda of it all. Scamanda, like scamming. But it's
Oh,
not really a
wait,
scam.
quick pause. Let me
Yes.
run and then I'll be right back.
Oh, you're actually getting up. Hold on, let me pause this then.
Yes.
All right. So people are calling this scamanda, which, let's be real, Scandival was like the best name because like Tom Sandoval, it's a scandal, Scandival, that worked amazing. Scamanda doesn't really work because like it's not like she's out here scamming people. It really is like the betrayal of it all. So this has been unfolding for several weeks now. It all started with the rumor that West and Amanda were having a fling. They were being seen around New York City, but it really was just a rumor. Like there was no confirmation. Nobody was speaking on it. And then earlier this week, they released a joint statement. And it's so crazy because this is literally like, this is a situationship, right? Like they haven't, maybe they've been together a lot longer than we think. But their joint statement, it was a copy and paste. Like they literally wrote the same exact thing on their Instagram stories. It was longer than her and Kyle's divorce announcement, number one. Number two, the amount of times it said we in the statement, like we, Amanda, you, what is with you and West? This is embarrassing. Like make it an I statement. Stop saying we, as if like this is some serious fucking relationship and you guys haven't betrayed Ciara in every sense of the word. So when I hear people calling it Scamanda and like comparing it to Scandival, I low key think this situation is almost more heartbreaking because with Scandival, Tom Sandoval betrayed Ariana, right? Like her and Rachel were friends, but not to the extent that Ciara and Amanda are friends. Like Ciara and Amanda have been ride or dies. Amanda said she would not have survived summer 2025 without Ciara. Like she is her ride or die. When Amanda was like worrying about her fertility, Ciara took a test with her. Like Ciara has been her absolute person. And to go and be so fucking lazy about who you choose to be with and you betray your best friend, my opinion, it's almost worse. And I'm saying this time and time again, but like girlfriends or boyfriends come and go, girlfriends are forever. The fact that, like, Tom Sandoval, obviously that was heartbreaking for Ariana because they had been together for so long. But for Ciara to lose her best friend, like that to me is almost a harder betrayal because it's like if shit goes down, you want your best friend to be there. Like if your man fucks around on you, you want your best friend to be there. Well, now your ex man and your best friend are fucking around on you. And like, who do you have? Of course, she has other friends, but it's, what do you think?
Well, couple things.
Yeah.
One, a friend told me that his mother told him to, and I did a This Week in Pop episode on this, but his mom said never leave your husband alone with your best friend because they will confuse their love for you for each other. Happens all the time. They have that connection, those feelings for you. They will confuse them with together. There are so many instances, and not saying this is exactly the same thing, but
Right.
similar, could be a little bit similar. There are so many times where women will, their best friends will be hanging out with their husband, and then they'll end up getting together with their husband. And next thing you know, you're divorced. who knows what. But after my friend told me that, I was like, oh, okay, I'm definitely not going to allow that to happen in the future if that ever happens. But also, yeah, I kind of I've always gotten this vibe from Amanda. Real quick, we can edit this out. Can you hear him a lot?
No,
Oh, okay. I was just like being super self-conscious
no,
about
you're
it.
good. You're good.
Anyway, back on. I've always gotten this vibe from Amanda, and I don't know how to phrase it
Just
in a
say
way
it.
that
Just
I've
say it.
gotten this vibe that she's weak. And to
So
me,
I think like so not be agreeing with Kyle Cooke. Like let's be very real here.
oh, his response
I
was a fantastic when he
Yeah,
got
but like
interviewed on
I
the
still think
street.
he's an asshole. I think he's an idiot. I think he's a horrible partner. Like this is
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
me
yeah, yeah.
ever agreeing with Kyle Cook and thinking like everything he's done is just erased. I do think his
Correct.
response, which we'll get to, I do think it was really nice and then he's like Carl's a mess. That was so cute. Like it was like in part two of like that video, and it's like Carl is a fucking empath. Like say what you will about Carl, but his like character arc and how he has like evolved and he's healed and he did some bad shit, but Carl's a mess. I was like, baby Carl, I love you. I love you.
Baby
Like
Carl.
literally in the middle of the interview, guys, go on our if you're watching this go back to our page this week in pop. I put up a video like of that clip. Carl's a mess. Like I literally was like, I need to go give that man a hug. But so not me agreeing with Kyle. Kyle, I think in his defense in defense of myself for saying this, he shouldn't have fucking said this about his wife, but he's like, Amanda's lazy. Well, yeah, she is lazy. She can only go after a man that's like conveniently around her. Like, girl, you could have had so many people. People were living for you after you
Mhm,
broke up with
mhm.
Kyle. But you're so goddamn lazy, you can't look for anybody else
I
other
don't
than
think
Wes
it's
Wilson.
I don't think it's lazy. Think
I
of
do.
her story arc.
I think she is just lazy.
Yes, but I also think she's like deeply insecure because honestly, like I could never have been in that position where think of the very beginning seasons of Summer House
Yeah.
where she's brought over as a booty call for some older guy and
I
just
think
like
she wanted to be on the show.
that's true. But to me it's giving insecure. It's giving I don't have a lot of
I agree.
self-worth. It's
Yeah.
giving a little bit of a weaker woman. And like, trust
Yeah.
me, I've been there where I'm like, pick me, pick me. And now I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But
No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I just that whenever they were struggling and all those times we were like, girl, divorce him, don't marry him, all those things. Again, weak, 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 weak. You can't pick yourself.
So I did see somebody do a TikTok about this. I forget who the creator was, but if I can find the video, I will tag them. But I'm sure people have seen this video too. It's like Amanda's an opportunist. Yeah, I kind of think so. I mean, like again, not me bashing another woman, but here's the thing. She fucking betrayed her best friend. You won't catch me talking shit about Ciara. You'll catch me talking shit about Amanda because she betrayed her best friend. So it's all on the table now. We're going to talk about the shit that maybe we wouldn't have talked about because we felt bad for Amanda because she was in this bad relationship because she was trying. But now I'm going to talk about it because how do you go
Yeah.
behind your friend's back? We also got a tip from Dumois that I'll read here in a minute, but I do think
Dumois
you're
sent it to us.
yeah, sent it me, aka me following them on Instagram. Uh. But I agree with what you're saying. I do think there is a level of insecurity, and that is valid. I mean, every single woman listening to this has felt insecure at some point in their life. That is so valid. However, being insecure does not mean that you haven't done anything wrong, right? Oh, she's insecure. Oh, this or that. Like, no, you can still do shit wrong. Being, you know, weaker or settling for less. Like, yeah, like that sucks and you deserve more, but like, that's your own shit that you have to figure out. People can't convince you that you deserve more. People can't. And, she was always out here like, oh, the rumors aren't true, like about her and Kyle, like anything like that. Oh, the rumors aren't true. I haven't seen anything, blah, blah, blah. And it's like she just was willing to. in my opinion, stay with him until there was somebody else. And like, I
I
do
didn't think of
believe
that.
that watching back this season, they were together in some way, shape, or form. Her and
Oh,
Wes.
I saw a clip of them walking and she
So
was walking.
that clip, yes, we will insert that here. And that, as well as Wes like goes and talks to Kyle because Kyle like was like yelling at Amanda once again, not surprising. And then people are like, were they kissing? Because they went into the bathroom where like there was no mic or no camera. And then you see when Wes comes out of the bathroom, he like pulls a sock off of his mic. So trying to cover the mic so he doesn't pick up on anything. And it's like, were they doing something in the back? Like, what was going on? And it's just like, there's just too much going on for this to be a new thing. And then Brianna Chicken Fry apparently told Dave Portnoy that like she saw that like they were kind of together like during the time of the Super Bowl. So that was like in February.
I also saw something, a theory that he was just acting like he was into Sierra this past season, just to like take the heat off of Amanda.
Did you see the so you have you watched this season so far? Okay, that's fine. You can find this clip on TikTok. Like if you search it, you will find this. So they're playing Spin the Bottle. And or was it Spin the Bottle? It was a game. I think it was Spin the Bottle. I can't remember. And Kyle and Amanda start making out, right? Husband and wife. Normal. Like this is not salacious. You see West get up from where he is and go over and sit next to Sierra and like start touching Sierra. And then after Amanda like stops kissing Kyle, she like kind of is like looking over and like it's like before we heard anything, it's like, oh, maybe Amanda's like, okay, like Sierra and Wes, like, ooh, what's going on? Like, is this a development? And now it's almost like, bitch, you're looking over because you're jealous. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and he was
Oh,
obviously jealous. I mean, in my opinion, um,
in my
it
humble
just
opinion.
everything is like adding up. And I
Yeah.
actually went back and restarted the season, um,
Mhm.
to kind of like go in with like, my journalism glasses on and be like, okay,
What
let
is it
me
on again?
Peacock.
Okay.
Um,
I'll find a way.
I can either give you I have to see how many people are on our account. If
Kick
I can
someone
give you my
off.
login, I'll get it to you. Um, but yeah, and it's all crazy. So literally just I just made a This Week in Pop on it. It's going to be posted after I do this podcast. So this was yesterday, the 2nd of April. Oh,
Mhm.
also, people were like, is this an April Fool's joke? BFFR. That would be crazy. That would be so goddamn crazy. That would be
Yeah.
crazy. However, poor timing. I guess I wouldn't have posted it on March 31st. You know what I mean? But also,
Yeah.
it's real life. Like, guys, this is not like we're not dicking around being, oh, April Fools, we got you all. Like, that would be so great. Could you imagine?
Did any celebrity post any? I saw someone from Love is Blind. Oh my God. I was dying. Marshall. He was on like maybe 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
He posted we'll put it up because it's so freaking funny. He posted one. Oh, Amanda. I'm like, Amanda's popping up on my Instagram. He posted an April Fool's one. Let me just see remember what it is because I was crying.
Katie
Marshall.
Thurston from The Bachelor also posted one about like her being on the Traitors. And I was like, oh my God, wait, they announced the new cast of the Traitors? And then I like looked at the date and I was like, oh, she got me.
Okay, this one says from the Daily Mail. Breaking
Oh,
news. Reality TV star arrested for armed bank theft. Economists are calling his arrest a recession indicator.
that's insane.
And it's posted from him,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And this ends a Micah from his season, or I think from his season goes, why did I think this was real until I saw you posted it?
Until
I'm crying.
that's yeah, because you just see the picture, you see the headline, and you're like, oh fuck, and then oh my
And it's my
God,
face seeing, well, my screen is
I see
dirty. My
grease
face
ball.
seeing, that's him. Ah!
That is so, oh my God. I love a harmless April Fool's joke. I love a
Somebody goes,
harmless one.
Marshall, it's 6:52 in the morning. Ain't nobody had their coffee yet for this.
No, that's tea because you're getting stressed out before you realize what's even happening. Oh my God. I can't. I can't.
Dying.
So it was in fact not an April Fool's joke. We
Uh-huh.
see TMZ reported Summer House Sierra Miller attained video of West and Amanda being intimate. Then we see Dumois.
What?
You just listen,
Okay,
just listen.
I
Dumois posts, and if you guys don't know, Dumois like gets tips. So like not confirmed, we don't know. Like I'm not
yeah.
gonna I think because the reunion hasn't been filmed, we are going to like Andy is going to hit hard with the questions, and that's when we're going to be able to confirm everything. So right
Uh-huh.
now, I think, some of the stuff up in the air is speculation potentially, but it don't matter. So the subject is Sierra Miller hires a PI, so private investigator. Sierra suspected something was going on between West and Amanda several weeks before the news of their connection dropped this week. Sierra checked Amanda's location one morning and saw she was at West's apartment during the very early morning hours. Suspect. She asked Amanda what was going on. Amanda didn't reply until 15 hours later. With "We're just friends." Sierra hired a PI who was unable to come up with anything on Amanda due to Amanda traveling. Sierra messages a blogger who claims to have a video of Amanda naked in West's apartment, but the blogger won't send Sierra the video for obvious reasons. Sierra asks the blogger to meet up with her so she can at least see the proof with her own eyes, and lo and behold, it's true. Apparently, Sierra, Paige, and Hannah will never be friends with Amanda again. So, number one, I have a question. Who was able to
Oh.
obtain this naked video of them? Like, what were they peeking through the windows? That's a little weird. That's a little
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
However, I do believe that I do believe the sentiment that Sierra checked Amanda's location, whether it was nefarious or not, right? Like I have basically all of my friends' locations, and when I go to text them, it shows where their location is.
So
So
I'm
if
not a friend.
well, you've never shared your location with me. I share my location with everybody. I'm not afraid. People can know where I am, because I'm not doing anything shady. But if I like, I'll go to text. Like one time, I was going to text my sister, and she was like in Revere, and I literally like went to just be like, "Hey, like, what are you doing today?" And I go, "Why the fuck are you in Revere?" You know what I mean? Like, it's very normal to like if you are like, "Wait, why is your location near this?" And if Sierra sees the location near her ex-boyfriend's like house, and then she goes to click on it, it's like, "Wait, why the fuck are you at West's apartment?" Like, this is crazy. I
Yeah.
100% believe that it happened. I 100% believe that Amanda did not respond for hours later because like what is she supposed to respond in the moment? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
can't. Um, I have no idea how this blogger would have obtained this naked video of them. That to me seems dubious. But
Yeah.
also, if there was a naked video, I do appreciate the fact that it's like the blogger didn't send it because like sending
Mhm.
naked videos of other people is revenge. I don't know if you can say corn, so I'll say corn. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Pea corn. Um, I don't know. I mean, I have no idea, but I do think we will get answers to everything at the reunion because I guarantee you Andy's gonna like be pulling up the receipts like this, and this. And he was interviewed by somebody on the street. I forget what the TikToker is.
Andy or Wes?
Andy.
Okay.
It's like, did you know? People are speculating that you knew. And he's like, I literally had no idea, but we haven't filmed the reunion. So I will be asking everything at the reunion. So I think this reunion is going to be so fucking good. And like, this gives Sierra the platform to like tear them the fuck down the same way that Ariana got to. You know what I mean? Like, Ariana claimed that power. She had that fucking hot ass dress. She came up in there called Raquel, Rachel, a Dementor. Like,
That,
yes.
yep.
But I don't know. That's crazy. And then, of course, we have Kyle being interviewed on the streets and like Carl's a mess, which, like, again, we're going to talk about it. I just can't. Like, but what did you think of Kyle's statement aside from him letting us know how Carl is doing? Because that's the only person we wanted to hear from,
Well, I
Ciara
wanted
and
to
Carl.
put I wanted to put a little pin in the whole like Sierra
Yeah,
hiring a
the
PI.
PI.
I get like torn when it comes to like drama and like reality TV where I'm like, you you probably had better shit to do.
Well,
Like, I don't
someone
know.
goes, the PI was Lindsay Hubbard and Kristen Doty.
Well, should have been. As we've all been saying, Dodie would have figured this out last year. Like she would have had it figured out in 2 seconds.
Yeah,
But it's just
yes.
like I don't know. Maybe I just don't resonate when it comes to like spending so much mental energy on stupid shit. Like I'm just like
I don't think it's
hiring.
stupid though. It's because she is being gaslit by her best friend. Imagine me effing
Mhm,
around with your ex-boyfriend. And then and people, there's rumors, the streets are talking. And I'm like, no, 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 we're not doing nothing, nothing. But the streets keep talking. People are seeing me and your ex-boyfriend around the streets. They're potentially telling Ciara, she's probably going fucking crazy. She's like, why are you lying to me? You are my best friend. Like, I would do anything for you. So, to us, we're removed. But can you imagine? And
mhm,
Ciara already talks about how, like, she has a hard time trusting people as a black woman dating a white man on TV and getting played by a white man on TV with a predominantly white friend group that already had her feeling some type of way and the internet was already looking at her some type of way. Like she
mhm,
talked about that this season on Summer House. And so she is I believe being gaslit. She's being tormented. Like she just wants
mhm.
to know what the fuck is going on. So like did
Yeah,
she
I
hire a PI? Maybe, maybe not. Or is that
right,
embellished and is it
right.
just, but I think
I
what would you do if you found out I was doing that?
I guess this is where like I really have to like detach from what I would actually do because I wouldn't be in that situation.
But
Like
you
I
don't
just
know that. You don't know that. She
no,
had all
but
this trust in her, man.
I'm just saying it was so obvious how more up like everything. She was light years above Wes. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like spending your time with this troll in the very beginning. Like I wouldn't like
Girl,
this is
girl, I gotta call you out. You would. You wait, you
no,
gotta when you
no,
really, really, do we want to go
no.
there?
What does that mean?
You don't think you were a little bamboozled by your ex-man? Yes. And it's not your fault. But we get presented a version of somebody and we believe them. And then it's only to find out. And like, I
This is
don't think
true.
she ever saw West as like this long-term relationship, but she was crushing on him as one does. Like, I think he's
But
such a
how but
cutie.
I I get I think he was for a hot second, but
Okay.
like why like I just like I couldn't be friends with Amanda. That's what I mean. Like that's why I would just
Okay.
have
Like
this
from the
level of
beginning, you're saying.
I mean, yes and no. I just struggle having being friends with people that are so wishy-washy. Like I need you to
Okay.
pick a place and pick a be ambitious or something like that. I just don't think we'd be friends. So hiring a
Okay.
PI for someone that like I wouldn't have that much, like I couldn't see her as my best friend. But if it was my best friend that never had anything going on and was like my type of best friend, maybe I would do that to figure out like what's going on.
Well, you
But
would
if
have
it's
hired me. That's actually the fact. I would be the Dodie in this situation.
yes, yes. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess when I try to put it in my shoes of like, okay, I was bamboozled to a degree. Um,
And that's not your fault. Like you
no, no.
you believed somebody that said
What I
they
was told, yeah, and what I was shown.
because you're
Yeah.
not a scammy person. You're not out here lying in the streets. You're not doing weird shit. So you believe that like people are also acting as you are with integrity
Yes, that I do agree with. So I think this is unfortunately, but this is good for Sierra because she did
in
not
the
need them
long
in her
run.
life.
Yeah.
She did not need them in her life. He was gonna keep stringing her along as they
Yep.
do.
Yep.
And Amanda was gonna like Amanda was I mean, I believe you are the summation of your friends. If I don't have lazy friends. I don't have friends that are not go-getters, that are not hardworking. I have friends that are smart and that are more successful in me in some way, shape, or form. I'm
Mhm.
sorry, but what was Amanda doing for you?
yeah, I mean, like, we're never gonna fully understand their relationship, but I do think that Ciara has always been a hard worker. Even after she was on Summer House, she went back to, I believe, Georgia is where she's from, and
And nursing,
she
right?
was nursing again.
Yeah.
And, I just think that she is such a quality person that
Yes. Yes.
she is a best friend and she could see all of the good parts of Amanda. And then she could also see that Amanda was struggling in her
Yeah.
marriage and she was doing everything that she could be there. The fact that Amanda was like, I wouldn't have gotten through this summer without Ciara.
No,
And you
that's
do
tough.
this shit, you are literally telling like the news outlets, you wouldn't have survived without this girl because she is your best friend. She's so solid. And you're out here fucking all around with her
You
man?
know why she said that? Because she was guilty.
Probably.
That's why. No, it makes sense why Sierra will be friends with someone like that because she is so giving, so understanding, because she's a nurse. I mean, I think about like some of
She's just
the just
like quality. Like when you look at some
yes,
of the Summer House people, Paige is quality. Sierra is
yes,
quality.
yes,
Hubhouse is crazy, but quality. Like Hubhouse has
yes.
been riding. And she also just put up an Instagram story. So like
Clubhouse.
she's been putting up Instagram stories about, Team Sierra. And then Austin Kroll had put up an Instagram story, like, I guess like eating pasta and like fucking your friend's exes is back. Like she's been very vocal about being Team Sierra. And
Hmm.
then she put on her Instagram story yesterday, Welp, I'm about ready to throw my phone today. And like, like there's just so much coming out that she's like,
Hmm.
she is here for Sierra, which like Hubhouse, again, she has done some crazy shit, but she rides at dawn for the people that she cares about.
I 100% agree. I 100% agree. So it's not happening to Sierra. It happened for Sierra to make this arc. And I
Yeah.
know how you feel about that saying, but
No, but
as
I think Dolo even said it on Watch What Happens Live. She's like, Sierra, like, I love Sierra. She's a dear friend. And like years down the line, she is going to be so thankful that this happened. And I think
yep,
it's really
yep.
hard in the moment, like to hear
Oh
somebody
yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
However, we all know that Sierra is going to, this is almost what had to set her free from this fuck boy. And
Yes.
everybody is
Yes.
riding for her. She's finally getting the fucking credit that she deserves. Like she has been
Yes.
getting so many opportunities within the last couple of months, but like we need to see Sierra everywhere because she is that girl.
She is going to follow, which I hope, the same trajectory that, oh my God, I'm forgetting her name from Love
Ariana.
Island.
Oh, love.
Ariana
Yeah.
from Love Island. I'm forgetting her name.
Oh,
Oh my God, how could I forget her name? Let me think. What is her name? Love
don't worry, guys. We're on the case.
Island.
Maddie's looking it up. We will not give you dead air. Um, People are also saying like Sierra for The Bachelorette.
Olandria.
Alandria.
Olandria.
Okay, okay.
They will have the same arc. Olandria has same thing. Alandria is the same thing as Sierra, but Alandria just stood on business
Oh, she got
quicker.
fucked around.
I'm trying to remember, but a little bit. I think she was very intentional and very like said what she wanted, gave many chances to the one fuckish boy, and he ended up with another girl and said like he said some like not disparaging things about Alandria, but in the way he chose the girl he's with now, it was disparaging,
Disparaging.
thank you, to Alandria. And then she has just been like, she's been on Vogue. She's just been
She is
freaking,
she's so beautiful. Like she literally
she,
look is like a statue, like
but
goddess.
oh my God. But also that's exactly what's inside her. Like she's a girl's
Oh
girl.
yeah,
She like, it's
sure.
like the people I think that are like truly ethereal, like they're just like have another level of
They have
like,
the best soul.
yes, she does. But that is what Sierra hopefully will be on that trajectory because,
Girl, she already is. She
well, it
is.
took her a second. It took her a
Yeah,
second.
but
Let's be honest.
when John Hamm goes on Watch What Happens Live and says Team Sierra,
Who's that?
What? You don't know who John Hamm is? Oh my God, he's so handsome, gorgeous. Let me pull up a picture. Guys, I swear. Well, honestly, me and you are so funny because you'll be talking about somebody and I'm like, who? And then you do the same thing. I don't know where our brains live on the internet, but he is so daddy
Different
gorgeous.
worlds.
You don't know John
Oh,
Hamm?
what was he in?
Like literally so many movies.
Oh,
He's on this newest HBO show. Like he is such a handsome
huh, okay.
gentleman. So handsome.
Okay.
And Ciara was interviewing, I think Mad Men was his like most pivotal, I think. Yeah, I think that was probably his most like longest role potentially, but that doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Um, he went on Watch What Happens Live because like the new season of his show is coming out, and he was also on the red carpet. Sierra interviewed him, and he's like, she's a beautiful girl, like she is going to just like soar, like all these things, like we are Team
Oh,
Sierra. You cannot tell me that that didn't make her motherfucking day. Like John
oh
Hamm being
yeah.
like, she's a queen. So,
Mhm.
and I do think she just has such a kind heart that she like and she also said like when she sleeps with somebody, like it's really hard for her to detach, which is like such a woman thing. Like that is just such
Oh,
like our hormones get involved, the oxytocin, we develop those connections. And so
yep.
I love our girl. She is going to be okay. She is going to be okay. We love you. We see you. You are going to be okay. But if you need to like scream into the void, you are so doing that. We will scream with you. And the reunion, she is going to eat. I already know her outfit. Like her revenge outfit with I think it was season 9
Uh-huh.
reunion. Ugh, the
I don't
body
even
was
remember
tea.
that.
If the body is tea, set
Well, her
him
body's
free.
always tea.
Yeah. That was
Let's see.
about oh fuck, who was that about? I forget.
Sierra.
It doesn't matter.
What
Um
season was it?
I believe
Season
season 9. It was like the
9.
two-piece, like the midriff was showing. Um
Oh, are you sure that's Sierra?
Maybe season 8.
Yeah, because there was a different girl with
I
that.
think it was season 8. It was before Lindsay was pregnant. So I do think it's season 8 because Lindsay also had her midriff out.
Oh, that one was
Yeah, and
beautiful.
Paige was
Oh
there.
my
Yeah, so it was
God.
season 8. I forgot season 9. Paige wasn't there.
So we'll
You
do
got to
we'll see.
hold it. You get in front of the camera. Yes, that's okay. You got it. There we go. That's the outfit. Yes, season 8 reunion. So
Uh,
gorgeous. So the outfit is going to eat the house down.
mhm,
And I think the call this here. I'm going to put this on our fucking Instagram because I know I'm going to be right. It's going to
mhm.
be Andy and then it's going to be Sierra and Amanda. Like they're going
On
to be the
opposite
front two
sides.
seats. Yeah, but they're going to be the front two seats.
Like uh
Like next to
oh,
Andy.
oh
Andy sits
okay.
here and they're
Gotcha,
going to be the
gotcha.
front two. Like whoever is in the front two is like the most important. It's like the star.
Mhm,
It doesn't matter whatever happened in the season. It's the scandal that will bring them to the front.
mhm.
And
Gotcha, gotcha.
Sierra's going to fucking eat. And she doesn't even need to say anything. Her presence is just going to say everything.
Mm. No, I'm excited. Do you know when it comes out so I can try to watch it before?
I don't know if it's like I think it's TBD. I have to see how many I'll get back to you on that. I have to see how many episodes are in this season and then I'll have a better idea.
Sweet.
Um, but we will definitely be recapping the reunion on our TikTok as well as our Instagram,
Oh,
but for a TikTok
yeah.
live. I mean, but Carl's a mess. So I
Carl's a
just
mess.
I
Well,
just loved that. That was so
thoughts thoughts
thoughts
and
and prayers
prayers
for
out to
Carl.
Carl.
I just love him. I know, like, I really want to
Uh,
read his book because just looking at where Carl started and like how everything just kind of like transpired and the fact that his brother, which he did, he talks about in his book, his brother passed away and then he was actively trying to get sober. That
that's
must have been
heavy.
so challenging. He's in the summer house where people are doing God knows what other than drinking. I mean, alleged stuff, we don't know, but it's a summer house. And he just, his arc, I think is amazing. And we really should, at some point in the future, try and go to his bar, the soft bar.
Where
'Cause
is
it's like
that?
in New York, but it's all like sober, like it's all like
Can that be our trip together this year?
I don't know about this year. We have to, I mean, we'll see where life is. But we will make that happen because
Mhm.
it is all like it's a totally sober bar and they make like drinks that have kind of like I don't want to say like elixirs because that just sounds so silly, but it's like medicinal herbs,
Elixir.
like things like that like make
Uh-huh.
you feel like uplifted and like kind of
Mhm.
like give you the feeling of having a drink but you're not drinking. Like it's
Mhm.
all totally non-alcoholic.
Love.
Um and I love that for Carl. Like I think that's such a cool space because whether you're sober or not, having a space where like you want to go out with your girlfriends, you want to go on a date and you want to go to a fun environment. Like you don't want to go to the fucking library. You want to go to like a bar setting, but knowing like,
That
oh,
is
everybody
fun.
in here is also sober. But like for a date, like you want to go out
Yes.
to a bar or a restaurant or something. And just knowing everybody else is sober must be really validating and exciting if you are somebody that is sober for, addiction reasons and also somebody that's sober just because of like that's how you want to live your life. It's a space where like everybody's kind of on the same wavelength, but I just think it's such a cool concept. And I'm happy for him. I'm happy for
Yeah,
him.
he has definitely come into his own, into his healed version, and yeah, I'm excited to watch the season now.
We ride at dawn
And
for Carl, this version of Carl. We have not always rode at dawn. I'm sure you can go back
no,
and listen to episodes, but
yeah.
he just genuine. And then like what Ciara ended up, she was able to buy her grandparents like home, like that they grew like that
Mhm.
they had as adults. And the look on Carl's face, he was just like he was just so he was like he was so genuinely happy. Like this version of Carl, I'm gassing him up and I'm
This is
okay.
that is the version we needed.
This is the
Um,
version we needed.
what I'm forgetting. When did this episode come out? Next.
Oh, this current episode.
Oh, yeah. So they
Because we
would
have a
have listened
guest episode. This was right
before.
after our guest episode.
Yeah. So if you are totally brand new here for I'll talk about this,
Oh. Oops.
we we hope you guys enjoyed the guest episode and enjoyed our heavy this week in pop. Come back for more. We will be having more guests on. We'll be doing more this week in pops. And anything else you want to wrap it up with?
Oh, I don't know, but I mean, it went by too fast. I love gabbing on a Friday. Like recording on a Friday is amazing. And, if you guys are here, you're a new listener, you've been an OG. Like, one of our dreams, like a big goal, is to be able to record twice a week for you guys because
Yes.
we love sitting here and connecting and talking because it is so healing. You have your favorite podcast where you feel like you're a part of the conversation, and that's really the
Hmm.
environment we create here. Like it is the space where you belong, it's the space where you feel seen, it's the space where it's just silly. And so in
Hmm.
order to allow us to get those 2 episodes a week, if you love this show, share it on your Instagram, rate us, subscribe, follow, like on
Do all the
Apple or
things.
Spotify. Make sure you follow, YouTube, subscribe. Like you doing that allows us to get seen more and allows us to get more reach, allows us more opportunities. And like we are so grateful to everybody that does that because that just means that like we're doing what you want to see. And like that is like
Hmm.
fabulous. Great. Now we know what directions that we want to continue going in. Um
Hmm.
and if you're also finding yourself in any type of Sierra situation, just know you are also valid. Girl, you are valid. And we have a new segment that is coming. It is called the Hot Girl Hotline.
Oh,
I
yes.
need you to check out our stories. Cause the Hot Girl Hotline is going to be some tea. That will be coming with more information on next week's episode. But
Hmm.
other than that, we hope you have the best day. It is a Wednesday as you are listening to this. We have got you through the week, midweek. You can do it. You've got 2 more days until you've got that weekend, baby. And I think we've said it all.
You were just giving like such like I don't know what the vibes were like librarian or a
Librarian.
therapist in a good way, in a good way, in a good way,
My
in a good way.
God. Like,
Thank you guys.
I'll be your cunty librarian.
Thank you guys so much for listening and watching Kinda Icon Healthy. Please make sure to subscribe, give us a 5-star review, share this with your girlfriend who needs to hear this, and check out the Hot Girl Health hotline and submit something you're struggling with. What was that? You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, anywhere you stream podcasts. And I can't remember the other part. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.